Here we are, shopping local in Albany. We hear great things about Berben and Wolffs. It's a cool organic place, locally owned, been around for a long time. We're gonna check it out. How did you start? How did you end up here?
Here, well, we started about, I'd say about 3 years ago. My partner Max and I just started making seitan really out of our house. Just, just kind of making it for ourselves and
How did
making
you
it for
start
bands
making
and stuff.
seitan?
Well,
You just like let's start fermenting.
yeah. Well, I mean, really, just because it was. If you know how to do it well, it's like a cheap, really great protein source, and there's a lot you can do. It's really versatile. So.
Is it a complete protein?
It can be. It depends. I mean, we add like Bragg's aminos, like nutritional yeast, and some things to make it a complete protein.
Oh, nice.
And also I guess what it's paired with as well, because I mean it is a protein, but depending on how you eat it. So.
When you started, did you try to make it balanced, or you were just aiming for the best flavor?
Really aiming for the best flavor, honestly. I think when I started making seitan probably about 15 years ago or so on my own, just for myself. Like when I stopped eating meat, I just kind of had to figure it out.
Right.
So I really just I just was doing it for years, and we just decided we wanted to move forward with it and kind of start a business. We both worked in the restaurant industry, and
That's helpful.
Albany was kind of, lacking in vegan options, so we started kind of trying to branch out and contacting local places that we thought might be really fitting, and kind of trying to implement some vegan
to
options.
sell the seitan too.
Yeah.
To wholesale it.
To begin with, not even to sell it, just to have, just so it would be there for people. A girlfriend of mine was working at this place called the Iron Gate, which is right down the street, and they're just really open to having a vegan menu. So I was like, all right, well, we just put a few things together for you. It wasn't even trying to sell it to them, and we'll just see how it goes, and maybe we'll just try to get some people in. It might help business. I would give options to people that are in need of them. So it did really well. They wanted to start buying it, and there's a couple other places in the area that we were just really open to trying it, because I didn't.
Was it to eat in, or was it to take out?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Just to have on their menu. So from there we just kind of had a few different places that were we heard you're doing this thing and it's good. So at that point we kind of legitimized. We got a commercial kitchen and all the tax needs, all that stuff that we needed to get.
Did you rent your first commercial kitchen, or?
We do. We're still there. It's actually in the basement of a church right around the corner from here. It's 2 blocks away. It's a food pantry that they weren't using it, and it was open. A friend of ours, actually I don't even know how we knew about it, but he was like, oh, I heard this place has a kitchen for it. It was super cheap, so we kind of just moved in there and started doing. Really just doing stuff on a real small scale, to begin with, just for a couple, restaurants and stuff. And now I think we're doing, I want to say 11 restaurants in the area for wholesale.
Plus yours.
Yeah. So
Wow.
we started doing that. We made, I guess not a lot, but a little bit of money, just enough to do this. Then we kind of just put our funds together. And there was a vegan restaurant that was here before we moved in, and they were kind of in the process of closing. So we kind of just jumped on in and took over the lease and opened a month later.
When did you feel legit?
That's a tough question.
Was it when you created a logo, when you got business cards? Like for me, it's always about the brand identity. So it's when I make a logo, I'm legit. For you, was it once we developed this one recipe, this is it?
I think there's been several tiers of that. I think getting the kitchen was even before that, I feel when we had our name on a menu before we were totally legitimate, kind of just helping out a restaurant with having vegan options. We were oh, this is cool. We're actually doing something. And then the next step is having a commercial kitchen, and then getting other accounts, and then just actually getting our LLC and all becoming an actual business.
Yes.
And then moving
checking
here.
account.
It was just kind of a snowball.
That is great. And then, what are your hopes for expansion? Are you thinking about it, or is it just enough to keep up with the day-to-day?
I would say both. It's kind of a mix between just constantly stressing ourselves out on what we can do and how we can move forward, and then also trying to maintain and sustain this place, you know. Thankfully, we've been doing really well since we opened, so thankful for that, because in the restaurant industry, I mean, the failure rate is like, I want to say it's like 3 out of 5 cases
Oh, yes.
first year. I mean, it's insane. You know, so we kind of went into this knowing that, with us being a smaller demographic as well, being like a vegan restaurant, you know, I think that was like something that was in our favor and also made it a little harder, you know, because there was like such great demand for it in the area, and then we had also built somewhat of a name around the brand from working with other restaurants. So, you know, I think that was probably one of the main things that helped us and got us a little bit of publicity before we even opened, you know, this location.
How did you? I had a freak out moment with my sandwich. I've been a vegetarian for 35 years. So when I bit into my sandwich, I was like, oh my God, Christian, it tastes like pork. To me, a recipe is like a work of art.
Yeah.
How do you know when it's ready to show? How do you know when it's ready?
You know, it's weird. I've never really gauged anything off of trying to like really compare it. I myself have been, I've been vegan for 16 years, and I stopped eating meat when I was really young, when I was like 9 or 10, and then a few years later I just kind of started to cut things out, and so to me I've always had that kind of disconnection between, you know, what I'm eating and meat. I'm not like say for the Reuben, like the seitan pastrami.
Yes.
To me it was more or less, I've never had a real Reuben, honestly.
Right.
But
Me neither.
You know, to me it was just like, I kind of, it's all about like flavors and textures and like fitting like a certain flavor profile. Like I want to make something that was like kind of savory and smoky and a little bit sweet and had, you know, like peppery.
Who are your test?
You know,
or your test people that eat meat? Like, so what do you think? Can I slip this through?
Just if I like it or not. You know, it's so
You like the flavor.
It's kind of weird because there's like a lot of things that we've made, like a lot of like the protein substitutes or however you want to refer to them. You know, a lot of people are like, wow, this tastes just like meat, and I'm like, well, I wouldn't even know. You know, so it's like I think it's just like really like even with like the ham or with anything, it's like okay, like we do like the wings here, and like oh, those kind of taste like chicken wings. It's like I don't know.
I was freaked out. I was freaked out with that too.
And I think what it comes down to is just trying to associate flavors and textures with what I would want to eat, what I would want, you know.
Yes.
So I don't know. I guess it just kind of aligns with that. Because I mean, you really think about it. I mean, you're eating like a burger. It's just like a ground up salty protein with, you know, seasoned and packed and grilled and things like that. And it's really how you execute it. You know.
Yes.
So I guess.
Do you have your logo branded on your body yet?
No. That's funny that you said that.
Is that when you know you're all in?
So our wingburger is actually the most popular sandwich we have, and just like as a joke, I got a wingburger tattoo like it was like a week ago. I got that right there.
That's great.
Janky boys, because we always joke that we're like always super janky and there was never no you know. But
that's great.
Apparently we do on some level. Hey, how's it going, guys?
So we're gonna have dessert. What do you recommend?
I would say what I really like right now is we have the apple pie.
That was looking good to us. Yes,
Those are
we'll
really
do that.
We had some really nice mint brownies, but it looks like we're all out of those right now. Snickerdoodle cupcakes are really good as well.
Okay.
Or the chai tea cupcakes.
Yes. All right.